Hello cardboard lovers, it's Cardboard Badger here, hope you're doing well, and today I hope to shed some light on VRASKA, Scheming Gorgon, from the Planeswalker decks of the new Rivals of IXALAN set, which is coming out this Friday, and introducing it into the green-black counters deck. Super excited for Rivals, and very interested to build some new decks, but I'm also very fond of my counters deck, which was a homebrew as soon as I saw the spoiler for Winding Constrictor. So, normally, the deck tech would go through every card and the reasons behind why they're in the deck, but I would just like to pick on a handful of cards which will enable VRASKA's Ultimate to go off quickly, and these cards can be slotted into your own deck where possible. So a rough guide, shall we say. But I am very interested to see what you think about this idea. Do you think it will work? Weaken the deck? Let me know, as I am quite excited to try this one out. So, we have Mana Fixing and Ramp with Blooming Marsh. Blooming Marsh entering the battlefield, tapped unless you control two or few other lands, and then you can tap it for 1 green or 1 black. So, we've also got Rishkar, Pima Renegade, which will make all of our creatures tap for mana if they have a +1/+1 counter on it. In addition to that, I also have Growing Rights of Itlamog. I do like this card. If you happen to have 4 creatures, then this flips, and then you can tap it, and you can add 1 green to your mana pool for each creature you control. So those are the 3 ways that hopefully we will get mana quickly and ramp up to our Planeswalker. Then we have the 5 key cards, of which 2 are probably already in your counters deck. We've obviously got Winding Constrictor. We all know what that one does. Some people love it, some people do not. So yes, we've got Winding Constrictor, and also we have Walking Ballista. So those are the 2 which most people probably have. I also play Mirage Mirror, which I think is an amazing card. You can copy an opponent's creature and chump. You can copy your own tapped creature and then block. But the real reason outside of combat for me playing this card is to make a copy of Winding Constrictor. We now introduce the 2 new cards from Rivals of IXALAN, both from the Planeswalker pack. 2 copies of VRASKA's Scorn, sorcery for 2 colourless and 2 black. Target opponent loses 4 life. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named VRASKA Scheming Gorgon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. So we can then go and get VRASKA Scheming Gorgon, which is a 5 loyalty Planeswalker for 6 mana, 4 colourless, 2 black, and we have +2 creatures you control get +1/+0 till end of turn, -3 destroy target creature, but it's the -10. This is the bit. This is why I want it. -10 until the end of turn. Creatures you control gain Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, that player loses the game. That is the bit that's the most important. So let's say we have 1 Winding Constrictor and a Mirage Mirror in play. Obviously we've got Rishkar and possibly various others. But yeah, we've got 1 snake, 1 mirror in play. We've already searched the previous turn for VRASKA using VRASKA's Scorn, and then we play VRASKA depending on the mana that we have. Bearing in mind we've got Rishkar's ability, so we can tap our dudes, 4 mana. Also, if we've got more than 4, we've got the Growing Rights, which has flipped. That can then be tapped for mana also. So there's a possibility that the next turn we can play VRASKA, or maybe the turn after, definitely. So we play our Planeswalker, but before doing so, we use 2 mana. With our Rishkar, if able, we use 2 mana to use our mirror and make a copy of Winding Constrictor. This will then give us 2 snakes to the end of turn, basically. VRASKA then enters, +2 her, then the snake gives an additional counter, and the mirrored snake an additional one as well. So that's 2 bonus loyalty counters, making VRASKA a 9 on the turn that she came out. If you've got more than 1 snake out on the battlefield, or another mirror, then she will have enough loyalty to ult on her second turn, which is flipping ridiculous. So yeah, I want to do it. So even if the opponent has a mass board and is able to block and stop all the damage from going through, if you happen to have a walking ballista in play, you can ping the opponent for 1, and that's it. You've dealt damage, and that player loses the game. So obviously also you can ping 1 damage to the opponent's creatures and killing them, because obviously they got death touch at the end of turn. So yeah, I am interested to try this out. It could be ridiculous. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my thoughts. That was my idea when I saw this card this morning, and just thought, you know what, it could be good. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget, we have a giveaway. I will put a link at the end. Please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching Cardboard Badger.